It means liquid is made up of what? Some molecules which are held together,
Yeah.
right? What type of interaction is possible in case of the two molecule which are in liquid state?
Weak.
It can be like hydrogen bonding.
Yeah, it can be hydrogen bonding,
uh,
but and it can be
it can be
the
dipole interaction.
yeah or dipole induced
Yeah,
interaction.
it means some type of interaction is there which is absent in gaseous state, and that makes it liquid. That makes it liquid. They have a definite shape.
But
They
sir,
have a,
London dispersion forces will only be in gases, right?
yes, they have
But
a
there will be
yeah, they have definite shape. They have a definite volume.
definite volume, right? They won't have definite shape.
Okay, don't you think the
That's
liquid should not have a definite shape?
it won't, sir. It can change shape based on the container itself.
Yes, it should have an indefinite shape, but it has a definite volume.
Yeah, it has to have a definite volume. Unless like a very large amount of pressure is applied. In
Yeah.
that case, volume would change.
What about the density? Is fixed for a particular gas, particular liquid? They have a one fixed density. Suppose I say water has a different density as compared to that of the alcohol.
Yeah.
For different liquids, we have a different density because density is equal to mass upon volume. So molecule to molecule, a compound to compound, they have a different mass per unit volume, and they are different volumes, so density will be different. It is just like this kerosene oil and water, which is more dense, which is more density.
Water.
Water,
Water would be more
yeah,
dense.
basically mass per unit volume, right?
Yeah.
Are these liquid compressible?
Not very.
Not
Like
very.
they're only compressed under very high pressures.
Yeah, so that is also too less. Only 0.0095% compressible is there, right? They undergo diffusion, yes or no?
Yeah, they do.
They diffuse, right? They diffuse from their high concentration to low concentration, right? Diffusion do take place. Next is
But
the
doesn't diffusion take place in solids as well? Like if you
solid
but
also
very
diffuse.
slowly though. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
solid
very slowly.
slow solid also diffuse. For example, if you just put a one particle of the potassium permanganate in water, it diffuse.
But
Have it
like a solid in another solid. Like for example, you write on a chalkboard and then you leave it for very long, then it becomes difficult to erase because some of the particles, I don't know, they're sort of fused into the chalkboard. I don't know. Is that how it works?
chalk powder.
Yeah, like do they diffuse?
Say any solid that is soluble in water will diffuse, but chalk powder is not
In
soluble.
water.
Yeah, suppose that's a
Yeah,
diffusion
chalkboard
in,
is not.
yeah, diffusion in
Not
water.
in water, sir. Like, for example, you write on a blackboard or something,
Then
and
the chalk powder does not diffuse into the wall, into the board.
no, but then it becomes difficult to erase after a while, right?
That is getting absorbed. It is not getting diffused in. That is only surface phenomena in which the chalk particles are stuck on the wall,
Hmm.
right? And this process is called as adsorption. It
Okay,
is not a diffusion process.
it's not diffusion, right?
No,
Okay, fine.
right? Okay,
Yeah,
now what is evaporation?
evaporation is where liquid turns into gas at any temperature,
Yeah,
not
the
only the boiling point.
at all the temperature the evaporation take place. right? At all the temperature. Does the
At
evaporation
all
take
temperatures where the substance exists as a liquid state. That is right.
yeah. So evaporation takes place at all the temperatures, provided the substance should be at liquid at that temperature, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Does 0 degrees Celsius water evaporate? Yes or no?
If it's in liquid state, then yes.
Yes.
Yeah, then it would. Yeah, but very very slowly.
Very slowly. Very slowly. Okay. If you open your refrigerator, freezer, I'm talking about the freezer, where ice box is there.
Yeah,
If you open there, what do you face? What do you encounter first?
some
Vapors.
yeah vapor, some condensed.
Yeah. It will at that temperature, even at 0 degrees Celsius, the liquid water is evaporating. Right?
Yeah,
Okay. This evaporation depends upon number one, nature of liquid. The rate of evaporation, I'm talking about the rate of evaporation, depends upon nature of liquid. Stronger the intermolecular force of attraction, slower is the evaporation rate. For example, if I talk about water, in water there is a intermolecular hydrogen bonding.
yeah.
And in case of acetone, what type of interactions are there between two molecules of
Acetone would
acetone?
be there should be weak van der Waals
Yeah,
force.
yes. So which will evaporate faster?
Acetone.
Acetone. Have you seen acetone practically?
It's used to remove nail polish. Right?
Yeah. Nail polish remover. It's a so it depend upon nature of liquid. So if you put your nail polish remover bottle open, what will happen?
It'll slowly. It's volatile, so it'll easily evaporate.
Yeah,
It'll be empty after a while.
after some time it will become empty, right? So
Yeah.
don't experiment this at your place,
I
right?
don't. Nobody wears nail polish at my place, so I don't even have it.
Okay, if it is there. Otherwise, this acetone is also used as a cleansing agent,
Mm.
right? It is
It's
also
okay,
used,
sir.
right?
I don't have any acetone at my house,
Okay,
so it's fine.
cleansing agent, right? Cleansing agent, and there is a product comes in the name of I don't know the name. It is used for cleaning the window panes, glass window panes. We
Colin.
Yes, Colin. So that contain acetone, some fraction
Oh,
of it,
does.
right? If you open it, it will evaporate. It'll give a particular smell and it will evaporate out. So that is why it is always kept closed, and the packing has been done in such a way that there is a sprayer attached over it. Right? When you press the sprayer, it comes out
It
from high.
compresses it
Yeah.
and shoots it out. Yeah.
Yes. So the liquid is converted into vapors, and those vapors comes on the window pane, on the glass.
Yeah.
Right. So acetone is there at your place, right? Not a nail paint in the Colin or some other, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it depends upon surface area. Greater the surface area, more is the rate of evaporation. Yes or no?
Yeah, of course.
So water in a bottle, in a glass like this, or the water in this type pen, in which case the rate of evaporation
The
will be
pan,
more. Yeah,
because surrounding particles can give more energy to more number of water drop particles at the same time.
yeah, more number of particles are absorbing energy, and they're available upper surface for the evaporation process. Right. So I can say
Yeah.
rate of evaporation is directly proportional to surface area.
Yeah.
Right. What about temperature?
It will be directly proportional to temperature as well.
Yeah. So rate of evaporation directly proportional to temperature. More the temperature we provide, more energy is available, more particle gain energy, and more vapors are formed. Right. Another
Yeah.
is another factor is very important one. Flow of air current over the surface. Over the surface. Does it help in evaporation process?
Yeah, it does. Because the air can transfer more energy to the more kinetic energy to the water
No,
molecules in it would, right?
no, no. I am giving you two conditions. Temperature 35 degrees Celsius inside a room, closed room. Temperature is again 35 degrees Celsius where we have an open and we have an air current. And I am trying to dry my wet cloth. Temperature in both the condition are same. It's a closed room where there is no current air, in the open where we have air current. In which condition the evaporation will be faster? In which case my clothes will be dried faster.
The case of the open air current,
Okay, why?
because
Actually,
it
what
can.
actually what happens? Understand? Actually, what happens? The water in the cloth evaporates and become water in the vapors. And this
So the
aqua
humidity in the surroundings increase.
yes, and that creates the equilibrium between the two. It
Oh,
means it
that's
is
why.
evaporating and going back.
Oh,
But
but when it's open,
y-
the water is carried away, so the humidity in the surroundings doesn't increase.
yes. So what will happen now? This vapor are carried away and the equilibrium shift in the forward direction. And more water will convert into the vapors. And that is
Yeah,
why it will be dried first. Am I clear?
yeah.
So this is the process of the evaporation. These are factors which affect the rate of evaporation. And now next we discuss about the heat of vaporization. What is heat of vaporization?
Um, as in this,
Write down. The quantity of
it's the
heat required. The quantity of
to
heat required.
completely change the state of liquid from liquid to gas at a given temperature without changing
Yeah.
the temperature.
With a particular amount of the
Oh, sir, you mean
liquid.
specific heat of vaporization? Like, as in, but that's for a specific mass actually, like a set amount of mass. Heat of vaporization is
Write down,
specific.
write down. The quantity of heat required to evaporate a unit mass of a given liquid.
Wouldn't that be specific heat of vaporization?
No, specific heat is different.
Give 1 second. Heat of vaporization. Yeah.
The quantity of heat required to evaporate a unit mass of a given liquid at a constant temperature. Right?
Yeah.
It depends upon the strength of the intermolecular force of attraction. It depends upon intermolecular force of attraction.
Yeah, of course, that would make sense.
Greater the interaction, greater the force of attraction, more is the heat of vaporization. Okay,
Yeah,
it means if I say liquid is converting into a gas, certain amount of energy will be required, and that is called as a heat of vaporization, right? And that will be positive value. Endothermic process. But if the gas is converting into liquid, what is that process called?
it's called condensation.
Condensation. In that case, the energy will be released. Means the gas is converting into liquid, then energy will be released, and that will be called as the enthalpy of condensation.
Yeah,
But that will be now energy will be released negative value, and that will be numerically equal to the enthalpy of vaporization. Numerically equal to the enthalpy of vaporization. Both are equal magnitude wise, but in the evaporation, in the vaporization, we are converting liquid into gas. In the condensation, liquid is converting into gas. Gas is converted into liquid,
yeah,
right? Both are numerically equal. That is called enthalpy of or heat of vaporization. Now next is the topic is the vapor pressure.
yeah,
What is vapor pressure? Understand this. Here I have a liquid. Here I have a gas, and here this is a manometer. This, sorry, wait. Here we don't have any gas. Up to this level, I have a liquid, and these are the particles which are present on the upper layer.
yeah,
When there is no vapor here, the liquid mercury will have equal level in both the limbs. It's a vacuum here.
yeah. That makes sense. Yeah,
But at a particular temperature T, these gas particles are coming in the vapor phase, and they
yeah.
will
So it would
and
slowly,
they will exert some pressure, right?
the height of mercury would slowly rise on the
So
upper side.
mercury, yes. This going down, this going up. Now it may possible that first layer is completely evaporated, and now
Yeah,
and second layer is ready for evaporation,
yeah,
right? The first layer has gone, right? My beaker is also gone, right? And slowly what will happen, the level of the water goes on decreasing,
yeah, yeah,
right? And the pressure here goes on increasing.
yeah,
And after some time, what do we find? That there is no change in the level of the liquid or in the pressure or the mercury in the manometer.
yeah.
Does it mean the evaporation has stopped?
No, it's reached an equilibrium where condensation is equal to rate of evaporation.
Yes, yes. Here the state of equilibrium is achieved when we say the rate of evaporation is equal to rate of condensation. At this stage, these particles are exerting some pressure on the surface of the liquid. Same here. This pressure is called as a vapor pressure. So write down a definition of a vapor pressure. Vapor pressure is the pressure exerted by the pressure exerted by the vapors on the surface of liquid. On the surface of liquid. At the stage of equilibrium. At the stage of equilibrium. At a particular temperature. At a particular temperature. The pressure exerted by the vapors on the surface of liquid at a particular temperature. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Now, what are the factors which affect the vapor pressure? What are the factors which affect vapor pressure?
Um, the temperature, obviously.
Okay. More the temperature, more vapors are formed and more vapor pressure is created. And how much? This is given by Clausius-Clapeyron equation. This equation is logarithm of P2 by P1 is equal to delta H upon 2.303 R 1 upon T1 minus 1 upon T2. At T1 temperature, it is P1. At temperature T2, I have a P2.
Clapeyron equation.
Yeah, Capron.
Is that an R?
Yes, R. Clausius-Clapeyron equation.
Log of P2 by P1 is equal to. Yeah.
Okay. And second factor on which the vapor pressure depends is the nature of liquid. Stronger the intermolecular force of attraction, lesser is the vapors formed and lesser the vapor pressure. Getting me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So these are the factors on which the rate of evaporation, vapor pressure depends. Now we talk about the boiling point. Can you tell me what is boiling point?
The temperature at which all the liquid converts into a gaseous state without, like after providing the heat of vaporization.
Okay, you said the temperature when all the liquid particles,
Convert into a
into vapor,
gaseous.
gaseous state.
Yeah.
Suppose I have water that I have spread it on the floor at the room temperature. After some time, I'll find that all has got evaporated.
Yeah, but as in that's because like it instantly happens. Like in boiling, it instantly happens. Like all of it
Boiling.
is done at once.
If
All
you
of it is vaporized at once.
Does the boiling involve the complete evaporation of the liquid?
Yeah, not only from the surface.
Okay. It means whenever you're boiling water, when your beaker is completely empty, it has got evaporated. Then you say the liquid has got boiled off, or the boiling has started.
Yeah, but no, in evaporation, conversion to gaseous state only takes place from the surface, but in boiling takes place from throughout the liquid,
You
right?
are telling me the difference between vaporization and a boiling.
Yeah,
My question is, what is boiling point? You got it?
yeah. It's the point at which it's the point
At the
at
point. Point means what?
yes,
It is a
it's the point
temperature. It's a
which
temperature. It's a
is the
temperature.
temperature which is the temperature that when gone above liquid state cannot exist.
Okay. It means when you start boiling a liquid, the liquid does not exist at that time.
No. If you go above the boiling point, like even 1 degree Celsius, then liquid will stop existing at that temperature.
It means that you're talking about the state when the temperature is above boiling point. You got it?
What's the definition then?
Yeah. So actually, you are not telling me the scientific definition. You're just telling me your observation, right?
I'm telling you.
Technically, anyways, you did your best efforts. Technically, what is boiling point? We draw a graph between the temperature and the vapor pressure. This is the external pressure. Means the beaker, this external pressure. I can say the atmospheric pressure. So with the rise in temperature, the vapor pressure will increase, yes or no?
Yeah.
It keep on increasing, and the temperature at which the vapor pressure of a
Pressure
liquid,
is equal to atmospheric pressure.
yes, external pressure, that temperature is called as the boiling point. Technically, we define it like that.
Okay. That makes sense because
Yeah.
yeah,
So it means, do the different liquid have the same vapor pressure at a particular temperature? No.
no, they wouldn't have.
If this is a water, then acetone has a higher vapor pressure because that is a weaker interaction.
Yeah,
So boiling point is less for the acetone.
yeah, but they would have the same like vapor pressure at the boiling point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that would be equal to the external pressure.
Yes. What is the boiling point of water?
100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
Both your answers are wrong. Till 10th
What?
class you have studied, or you have not understood, or you have not heard properly. That is a normal boiling point. Normal boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius, then you are right.
At atmospheric pressure.
When the atmospheric pressure is equal to 1 atmosphere.
Yeah.
This is at 1 atmospheric external pressure. But when the external pressure is different, will the boiling point remain same?
No,
No.
it won't.
So the boiling point depends upon the external pressure. Right? If my external pressure is this much, the boiling point is this much. If my external pressure is this much, the boiling point will be less. If my
Yeah.
external pressure is more, the boiling point will be higher.
Yeah, that's what pressure cookers use. That's the principle they use.
Yes. Now you got it. It depends
Yeah.
upon the external. So, what is the boiling point of water in a pressure cooker? It is more than 100 degrees Celsius or less than 100 degrees Celsius?
Uh, it's in a pressure cooker. It would be much more than 100 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
Pressure inside is much more than
Yes.
1 atmosphere.
Yes. So, can you tell me if you have to, you are in Hyderabad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will talk about something from your place. Okay. Uh, how do you make dosa?
You take the batter and put it on a pan.
Potato
Spread
what?
it out.
Potato. So what do you do with the potato first?
Batter, sir. Batter, not potato.
Huh?
Batter, not potato, sir. What would you do with the potato?
Don't you fill the
You take
potato?
batter.
Okay, better.
Yeah,
Better is the
batter.
is the rice one, right?
Yeah.
Rice better.
Yeah, and then you spread it out on a pan, and then
Mhm.
the water evaporates from it, and then you get dosa.
Okay, fine. And you sometimes you fill it with something like uh, stuffing with it.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
our boiled potatoes or some fried potatoes inside. Yes or no? Something.
yeah.
I'm talking about that thing now. I'm not talking about the outer cover. I'm talking about inside filling. So what do you how do you make that potato fillings?
Um, you put it in a pressure cooker and boil it, I
Okay,
guess.
you boil potatoes, right?
Yeah,
Then you peel it off and then mash it and mix with some spices and then cook it and then fill it with your dosa, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So the first statement was you boiled potatoes. Can potato be boiled?
No,
No, but
the water inside it is boiled.
basically you are cooking the potato in the boiling water.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
exactly.
But most of the all the if you see all the recipe books or all the recipe these days videos on the YouTube, they all say we are boiling potato, right? They're
Yeah,
technically wrong. They are not. They
yeah.
cannot.
It's not boiling the potato; it's boiling the water that the
Yeah,
potato is cooking. Yeah,
yeah. So the
and the water in the potato as well.
yes, potato the water inside the net.
Yeah.
So my question is, where would the potatoes be first cooked? In Mumbai, in New Delhi, or in Ladakh? In Mumbai, New Delhi, or Ladakh? I hope you know the location of these three places.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I guess it would be cooked faster in
Yeah, I'm using an open container. I'm using an open container.
open container. Okay,
Yeah,
in that case,
yeah.
it would be cooked faster in probably Ladakh
Okay.
because it's the farthest inland, so the pressure would be lesser.
Pressure would be less.
Like surrounding pressure would be lesser. Yeah,
Very good. The boiling point of water would be less.
yeah.
Okay. I'm not asking you to boil the water. I'm asking you to cook the potato. Where it would have more heat. The
Oh,
one,
okay. Then in
yeah,
Mumbai.
in Mumbai. Yeah, I think now I got it.
Yeah, now
Right.
I got.
Water will boil at boil at 72 degrees Celsius in Ladakh. And Mumbai at 100 degrees Celsius. In 99 degrees Celsius in New Delhi. As we go to the higher altitude, the pressure goes on decreasing and the boiling point goes on decreasing. Right. And here I am in Chandigarh in between Summit boils at somewhere around 98.5. Right. You got it now.
Yeah, I got
So
it.
the boiling point is different from what we are cooking, right? So that was a question asked in one NEET medical entrance examination long time back in 2002. The cooking of potato in the open vessel in a boiling water will be fastest at 4 locations were given, and most of the students did wrong. They all said Ladakh. Because Ladakh pressure is less, the water will boil fast. Wrong. Right? That's a very simple
Yeah,
question.
right.
Yeah, yes, very simple question was there. Right? This is the boiling point. Boiling point is the temperature at which the vapor pressure of liquid becomes equal to the external temperature. So normal boiling point, when we talk about normal boiling point, it is measured at 1 atmosphere. Is that clear?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
But the boiling point of a substance is not fixed. It depends upon the external pressure.
Yeah.
So how the boiling is different from evaporation, that you have told me. Boiling is a
Yeah.
bulk phenomena and evaporation is a surface phenomena.
Surface phenomena.
Boiling takes place at a particular temperature, but evaporation takes place at
All
all
temperatures.
temperature until the substance is in a liquid state. Right? So that is the difference between the
Yeah.
two. Right? So Om, I'm stopping the class today, and tomorrow we'll
Yeah,
be finishing the liquid state completely,
Okay.
and one day more we'll take for the whole complete chapter multiple choice question practice.
Yes, sir.
It
Okay,
means
sir.
in this week this chapter will be completed.